couple experiences that I had in the past few days, like this week. And I was just thinking to myself that, the way that the world is set up, like, this shit is really set up for you to lose. It's really set up for you to lose, especially if you're black and you're a male. The odds are literally stacked against you, in family, structure, the workplace. And I mean, I can't even really speak for any other places outside of the United States because, I mean, I've only been to like a tourist location. I never got a full perspective from my adult mind and just being now on my own. But I'd be like, damn, bro, like, life be kicking my ass or some shit might happen. And I'm like, damn, bro, I be thinking sometimes, like, how would my life be different from a perspective of a white person, or if I was a different skin color? I'd be thinking to myself, like, would I get treated differently in this scenario? Most likely I would. Because one thing I realized, bro, is, bro, people definitely don't know how to act when you're black and you don't fit the typical hood thug stereotype or whatever. And I just find it's just like, bro. And the way that they find when you're outside of that box, when they can't place you in the box, the way that they find that so unfathomable, I feel the same way with just them not being able to see me do anything else other than what the media has portrayed our people to do. And it's just a crazy thought. This is a crazy thought because they just see us as this thing, and then when you're something else, then people deadass just don't know how to act. And sometimes I be in public, bro, and I just be chilling, but I get a weird vibe sometimes. Maybe it's just how I carry myself or how I dress or whatever, right? And part of me just be like, fuck it, bro, just leave me alone. Like, I'm not bothering you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my own thing, get to where I gotta go, woo-de-woo, whatever. But some people just have a problem with shit that doesn't pertain to them, bro. And it's just exhausting. I remember saying that in another video. I'm just kind of tired of this shit, man. I mean, not really, racism in general, but just people being people, people being people, man. And I mean, I learned the hard way that somebody's always going to say something, so it doesn't really matter what you do. You can't please everybody. Maybe if I can't really think to myself that maybe if I dress a certain way or I consistently talk a certain way, then this white person is going to treat me better. Like, I don't believe in that stuff, man. I mean, I have a level of knowledge on things. I don't know everything, but I think I can articulate myself pretty well when it comes to communicating how I feel or what I'm thinking. Sometimes I might just go off the radar, and the way that I'm thinking about it in my head doesn't come out properly sometimes. But for the most part, I think I can get my point across. This is what I'm doing now. But man, the older I get and the more experiences that I have kind of just going out into the world on my own, the more I just be like, damn, bro. And I know right now it's pretty much, I mean, right now I'm kind of just in the middle of this country ass town, and it really doesn't reflect who I am as a person. So I'm kind of just dealing with this shit now. I remember I'm not where I want to be right now in life, so I kind of understand that, and I realize, because environment is really everything, but you don't have to really let your environment determine who you are. And I took that from my old environment to where I am now, and I'm thinking about it now to when I'm on to the next thing. and I'm doing something else because I'm always changing, bro. I'm always doing some different shit, man. Gotta keep life refreshing, you know. Keep life refreshing, and I know that, but yeah, sometimes it just be difficult, just kind of being a needle in the haystack, or just literally going against the grain, man. I think my entire life I've just gone against the grain, even without knowing it sometimes when I was younger, because I was shaped by specific ideas and events in my adolescence and my childhood that kind of just forced me in a direction, and now I've ended up in a position where I feel as if I can't even relate to most people, and I think I'm getting used to living with it. You know, it's kind of just bite the bullet type of ordeal, but it feels sometimes it feels so unnatural just talking to people. And I don't mean, you know, a casual, I walk into the store like, hey, how you doing? You know, just a little small talk and things of that nature. But as far as as far as an actual relationship, friendship, it just feels, most of the time it just feels forced, because I just have a completely different mindset. It feels almost as if you're speaking a different language. It's literally like you're speaking a different language to somebody and they just don't understand, because you just either come from two completely walks of life, and then it just, I don't know. I think it depends. I really think it depends on because at the end of the day, even if you do have something completely different, two different personalities, two different ideas, two different mindsets, then there has to be some sort of common agenda that you kind of reach a middle ground on for it to work. Because, you know, sometimes I actually do think that it's your differences that can almost bring you closer together sometimes, but it definitely depends. It definitely depends, and it's a situational thing. It doesn't always work, but I don't know anymore, man. Um, like if you know what it feels like to where you could be around, like, you could be around hundreds of people, bro, but you just don't feel like you fit in. We could be wearing the same clothes. We could be doing the same thing. We could look the same. We got the same haircut. We got the same, but you just still feel as if you're just alone, bro. And it just comes from not having the same understanding and the same depth of life that you do.